Imagine being thrust into a nightmare where your only tools are a kitchen knife and a pair of sunglasses. That's exactly what happens to Luca, the unlikely protagonist of Possessor, launching November 11th on PlayStation 5. Trapped in the ruins of Sanzu City after an apocalyptic invasion by extra-dimensional demons, she's forced to improvise her way through a world gone feral. But here's where it gets controversial. What if survival isn't about strength or skill, but creativity? Let's dive into how this game flips the action genre on its head. Luca wasn't built for battle. She's just a regular kid turned reluctant warrior, armed with nothing but her wits and an oddball demon companion named Rhem. Yes, you read that right, Rhem. This misfit demon isn't your typical sidekick. He's the key to transforming mundane objects into deadly weapons. Think twice before tossing a paperweight or a coffee mug. You never know when it'll save your life. Wield what you have, even if it sounds ridiculous. Luca's arsenal splits into two categories: basic attacks and special weapons powered by charges. Every successful hit with her standard weapon, like those trusty kitchen knives she starts with, fuels her specials. But the real fun comes when she scrounges up the city's bizarre loot. Take the electric guitar in the campus area. It's not just a rock star fantasy. It delivers a thunderous ground slam that shocks enemies into submission. Slow? Absolutely. But devastating when timed right. Meanwhile, the hockey stick in the sunken city is all about speed and range, letting you whack foes from afar or chain aerial combos against flying demons. And this is the part most people miss. Pairing these weapons with specials like the computer mouse, which sends enemies airborne, or the cell phone, a stunner for crowd control, creates combos that feel like jazz improvisation. Messy, chaotic, and oddly beautiful. The most unlikely weapon? A pair of sunglasses. Yes, really. Activating the sunglasses special lets Luca counterattack just as an enemy swings at her. A flashy, high-risk move that turns defense into offense. My personal favorite, though, is the katana. Found in the wall, it's the only real weapon in her collection, acting as a gap closer to zip into enemy faces with a brutal swipe. But does the game's reliance on absurdity undermine its tension? Or is that the point? Tell us in the comments. Would you rather wield a guitar or a hockey stick in a demon-infested city? Search every crumb of Sanzu City exploration isn't just encouraged, it's survival. The once familiar Sanzuquarium is now a den of possessed sea creatures and demonic penguins with shady deals. Shattered fish tanks litter the halls, hiding the last human survivor who might know more than he's letting on. Then there's Professor Foss, Luca's former teacher, holed up in a classroom filled with haunted textbooks and vengeful lamps. Is he a genuine ally? Or is he hiding secrets in the school's basement? The game thrives on these unanswered questions, blending environmental storytelling with combat in ways that feel both eerie and intimate. Survive with what you have. Luca and Rhem are alone, but their dynamic duo of ingenuity and demonic power turns trash into treasure. Will you rely on the katana's precision or the cell phone's chaos? Can you outthink a horde of demon penguins with a well-timed guitar smash? Possessor dares you to find out. Ready to turn the apocalypse into a DIY survival story? Mark your calendars for November 11 and tell us what weapon you'd pick first in the comments. Guitar? Hockey stick? Or, wait for it, sunglasses?